Hey guys, what's up? And before I start with the review, you notice anything different about about my recording space? Nothing? Not even these trauma posters right here. I'm trying to make my recording space look a little bit I guess more keen to my I don't fucking know, my channel, I guess. So I'm probably going to be changing some things around here. Anyway guys, tonight's review is of a French-German drama horror film from 1981, and it's video nasty. Tonight's movie is Possession. Possession is about like this spy whose wife leaves him, and then basically as the movie goes on, they both kind of slowly go insane and really weird, like David Lynchian nightmarish shit happens. And this is a video nasty, so yeah, I'm definitely interested, considering this is probably the highest rated, like most well regarded video nasty, probably on all the movies on the list. But anyway guys, let's just kick it off. Let's start the review. Let's watch Possession, shall we? So the film starts out with the credits and music, and actually the music is actually pretty good. And the husband, Mark, arrives at his house for his wife to just kind of ignore him and treat him like shit. They pick up their son after school, and he's a little bit annoying. They talk for a while, and there's really nothing going on, but that doesn't mean it's boring. It's actually still really engaging and interesting, and you learn a lot about the characters in this. But it's boring in the sense of me trying to explain it. So the husband, who is a spy, these guys who he just completed a job for, they're like, oh, we want to rehire you, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna, I want to be here with my family. I'm not gonna, leave my family to go to another job after I already left them to do another job. So, he gets a call from his wife, who is downtown. She just wants to be left alone. Sorry about that. There's a bunch of drunks in my house at the moment. So she calls him and basically says, oh, your wife's been cheating on you this entire, he calls, his wife's friend, and she's like, oh, she's been cheating on you this entire time, and he calls her again, and he's like, oh, and she tells him it's over. So he just goes full on Pink Floyd to the wall, and stays in a hotel room for literally 3 weeks. They even tell you it was 3 weeks. Not showering or shaving, just getting drunk and just rolling around on the bed, feeling sorry for himself. So Anna and Mark, before this happens, Anna and Mark go to a cafe to talk about the arrangements of this divorce, and Mark gets really, really upset, and just flips out, starts throwing shit in the restaurant, and basically he gets kicked out. So Mark returns home after that whole 3 week, 3 weeks of just missing, and finds out that his son Bob had been home alone, for quite a while without his mother. His mother's been missing for a bit. So Possession does what Takashi Miike's Audition does. The first half of the movie is really just build up, and the film feels a lot more like a drama than a horror film. It doesn't really become a horror film until you're 40 minutes in, and really the majority of this film is a drama. The rest of it is horror. The film does make sudden turns. It does make sudden turns at times, but it's not completely like Audition, where it just makes a sudden turn and it stays that way. because it goes back to being a drama. Like, you know, it kind of switches back and forth. But it is a pretty good surrealist body horror film, and I really, really dig it. The acting and writing in this film is absolutely fantastic. The camera work and lighting really helps kind of set the mood. For fuck's sake, too many drunks at my house. So, basically, the camera work and lighting really helps set up the atmosphere in this film. And this film has a very kind of cool, creepy, tense atmosphere. The sound mix and music are also very good. The film's really good at keeping a very tense and creepy kind of atmosphere. The gore and creature effects in this movie are are all around really good. The film has some pretty good pacing, and it doesn't and really it doesn't get boring. It always does something to keep you like entertained or engaged in the film. The characters in this film are really interesting, and you actually kind of care about them a bit. This is one of those films, surreal horror films that I feel like was tailor-made for me. It's really, it's suspenseful, it's creepy, it's you know, grotesque, it's well made, and in some way it's beautiful. On the gore meter from 1 to 10, 1 being something like The Corpse Grinders and 10 being something like Brain Dead, Possession is probably about a solid 5, maybe 5.5. The gore in this film is not frequent at all. Like, if you want to see this movie because it's on the video nasties, and you expect it to be as gory as, like, I don't know, Cannibal Holocaust, you are going to be fairly mistaken, my friend. Because out of all, this movie, while the violence isn't that graphic, while the violence isn't that frequent, it's still decently graphic, and like the body horror scenes are really cool. But the movie doesn't make a ton of sense. But then again, it's a surrealist film, and I could kind of see what they were going for with the whole kind of meaning, maybe. Really, I really dug this movie. But I don't think I really loved this movie, but I don't think I liked it enough to go out and buy the like $40 Blu-ray of it, because when it's like buying the Korean import of it, which is cut by like a minute, versus buying the uncut Blu-ray, I'm probably gonna buy the DVD. Depending on the picture quality. If the picture quality isn't that good, I might just go ahead and buy the Blu-ray, but now I'm talking about whether or not I'm gonna buy the Blu-ray or the DVD. 5 out of 5 stars. I really dug this one. If you guys are into body horror films, if you guys like, you know, really slow burn kind of horror films, this is definitely one to check out. So, yeah, I'm gonna eat my chicken now. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, like my channel, be sure to like this video, favorite it, whatever you want, and maybe subscribe perhaps. I would really appreciate that. And check the links in the description below. There are links to things like my Tumblr, Twitter, all that, Facebook. All that is in the description below, as well as Rotten Cotton t-shirts, where I get my horror film t-shirts like this I Drink Your Blood t-shirt I'm wearing right now. This is available on their site for like 15 bucks. It's a pretty good deal if you buy like 6 or 7 shirts, and you get it. And if they're like under 20 bucks, you can buy them all together as a package, and you get it for like 70 bucks. And it's a really good deal. It's where I get my horror film t-shirts. And be sure to check out my friend Chloe, her cosplay and makeup tutorial channel. It is in the description. She always does something really interesting, really cool. And I guess that's it. I'm signing off. You guys have a good day, good night, good whatever. Peace.